Hi guys, Chris here and welcome back. So, today I am going to do a quick review of my Odyssey bag. Firstly, I'm not going to do a favourites video this month, so for the month of May, purely because I have used the same two items which you'll see in this video, and I didn't want to dedicate a separate video to it. So, anyway, now that that's out of the way, today is my review of my Odyssey. Bag from Louis Vuitton. If you haven't seen this already, I will leave the unboxing video to this item and a whole load of other items I purchased when I was in London and Paris a couple of weeks back. Actually, it's a month now since I've been there, so I'll leave that video below. But I have used this bag virtually every day from when I've been back from London and Paris. I have switched it out maybe once or twice for the Tadao and my backpack for when I've been going out after work. But generally, this bag has been with me for the past month. I love how practical this thing is. It is bigger, obviously, than the District PM, which is perfect because the PM can sometimes get a little bit small, and this is a perfect compromise. So what I'm going to do today is a quick review of it and also what fits inside the bag as well. I've kind of done this back to front. I've emptied it to stuff it, to then refill it again for work tomorrow. I suppose it gets rid of all the rubbish. So anyway, without blabbing on too much, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so guys, I have this little guy completely stuffed and I store him where all my other bags are, just up there. This is the current situation with him. He is on a very short strap because the one thing with this bag is I can't tuck the strap inside because they are out here and here, and with the zip closure I can't tuck it inside, so I keep it stored like so. Let's just start with the outside canvas. So the outside of this bag is Monogram Eclipse, which is it's not really new actually, it's been out for a while now, is the black monogram. This was introduced by Kim Jones in 2015? No. 2016 it was introduced, and it's part of the men's collection, and I think it just looks absolutely beautiful. It is probably one of my favourite canvases of life. This is the front of the bag, so this is a couple of different bits of canvas I think stuck together. Yes, so this is one set of canvas. This is one side of the bag. This is the reverse of the bag. So nothing on the back. And then you have your sides. So in essence, this is two pieces of canvas joined together by this gorgeous black, I think this is calf leather. Joining here. They've also just made a little pocket here out of this bit of canvas, and you have your gusseted sides. This is one side of the bag, and this is my favourite side because it has this little luggage tag here, which in my unboxing video I was very happy at. You can just pop your details in there and it just pops closed like so, and the other side is just plain Jane down there. And yeah, that's really the outside of the bag. It features silver hardware, which if you've watched this channel for a while, you know that it is my favourite silver hardware. And it has the big chunky zips that just say, or just have LV on them, and it's just this no, it's not even a fabric strap, I'm not too sure what strap it is, but yes, that's the outside. So stuffing wise, a lot of people ask me how I store my bags. So I don't have a base shaper, I don't have anything like that. I use pillows to stuff everything because, I mean, especially these little IKEA pillows, I've had this for ages, and this is just one of them, and it fits perfectly, and it was £1, and I can't complain, it is £1, that's it. And that's it, that's how it's stored. It just so it kind of keeps some sort of structure to it. So yeah, and when you kind of open it out, it hasn't lost its shape terribly much. So once the pillow's out, as I said, I have it on a really short strap, and this is all you do to adjust it. You pull this part up and around, and you can then generally just kind of work it out like this. And I keep this, or have been keeping this, on the longest setting because I like my bag to hang low. Okay, and that's the difference the strap makes. So it goes all the way down there. But that's the outside of it, and that's how it's stored. Moving quickly onto the inside of the bag, this is made up of 3 compartments. So firstly, you have your little tag here, which says, where are we? Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France, and it is in the silver, and that is then accompanied by a slip pocket just at the back here, so right there. You then have one big slip pocket in the middle. Well, it's not really a slip pocket, it's just one big compartment in the middle, and then accompanied by another slip pocket on that side. So you have 1, 2, 3 parts in here, and you, uh-oh, it's messy already. You then also have the front compartment in here as well. Now, one thing I couldn't find was the date code, because a few people had asked about it already. Oh, found it. And this is the date code attached with it. So this is, focus, RI1148. So this was made on the 14th week of 2018, which makes sense because it's brand new. It's a brand new line, and the zipper is so smooth down here. The zipper is so smooth. I love the top opening of this bag as well. It just makes it so easy when it's crossbody, and you can just kind of dip in and you can get something out of this part, whereas with the District, you obviously need to lift the flap up and kind of footer this way. I feel that this bag just is a lot easier to manage and easier to use as well. I'm extremely happy with this purchase, and I'm so glad that I made it. One thing, so a couple of wear marks. So I've only had this bag for a month. Admittedly, I have used it continuously, so I expect wear marks. There is some marking, or there are some markings here in the calf leather. Now, I'm not too sure how to clean this, so if you guys have any advice, it would be greatly appreciated. So this kind of scuffs and scratches easy. There's a couple of marks up here as well. Inside is probably where I've noticed the most wear. I don't know what the hell that's from. If it's maybe been, I don't know, well, it kind of comes off. Maybe it was just some dust. But that's the one thing I noticed with this bag, or these bags actually, because my Tyrrell has the same interior, that gets really dirty. Really easily. Like, look at the bottom there, if you can even see it. I'm sure there is a way to clean it, I just don't know how yet. But that is my little look over. Let me take you closer, just so you can get the full effect again. So yeah, this is it here. As I said, zippers, they are they are smooth, trust me, they are. And yeah, I really love this bag. I'm so happy that I purchased it. So let me just show you quickly what fits inside it. So this is generally what I would use on a working day. So I'm off out tonight, so this is me kind of packing my bag for tomorrow. What I have been doing is, firstly, I have been using this bag charm on it. I absolutely adore this. This is the split bag charm from the spring summer line, and this was part of the unboxing that this bag was in. So I have been keeping this it's usually been at this side of the bag where the zip is. There's a reason for it, and I'll show you in a second. But this is how it looks on, and I just think it gives it such a beautiful contrast. I just think it looks really, really pretty. And then when it switches around to the blue, it's even nicer, because it just kind of gives that, again, complete contrast of colours. I think it looks nice. I did try to slot it, it being this, on like here, but this clasp is far too big, so it really would only kind of fit on one of these little metal bits. So for now, it has been sitting here, and I love it. That's what I have been accessorising it with. I did have my Fendi Monster on there, but I'm not regretting it, but it was definitely an impulse purchase that I'm now second guessing, because I think it's too big to fit on things. So anyway, that's a different story. Now, one thing that I have been using it for, one thing I have also been using with the bag is my stunning fragment pouch. And I mean, this, I have no words for this thing. I said this before, this was my favourite purchase of the trip. I still stand by this because I use this so much. The hardware, the comments I get on this hardware is just, everyone's like, oh my god, that's so pretty, and I'm like, I know, it's so nice. So yeah, I absolutely love this thing. Now, what I've been doing with this is, well, firstly, I keep my wallet and everything in here. So this is what's inside this pouch. So right now I've got my round coin purse, I've got my Eclipse wallet, or not wallet, sorry, card holder. I then also have my house keys, and I then also have a work pass, and that's all really. So what I'm doing is kind of essential. Oh no, sorry. I also have a USB as well. So really what I'm doing with this thing, this is like my secure stuff. This is my shit that I can't lose, basically. And I'm zipping this up like so. And now this is primarily in the middle section. Oh, it will go this way, because what I'm doing with this is using it as a catch-all. Now, one thing that this bag doesn't have is a D-ring, which I'm not really that bothered about. I'm okay with it, but this little thing here is attaching itself to this. So that then kind of hooks on there, and in essence, this has now become a never full clutch. Oops. This has now become a never full clutch, and oh, look how pretty that looks. I think this works so well, and it also gives the bag an extra little bit of zhuzh, as one Jerusha would say. I think it's really effective, and I think it looks nice as well. So, as I said, this has been used just as a catch-all, and this will sit just right in the centre bit, just there like so. Next item that I'm also using in my bag, and you would have seen this in my last video, but oh no, oh god, I've messed this item up already, and I've only had it for a couple of weeks. This item, oh I have, is my brand new Epi Leather cosmetic case PM. Now what I was saying there is I've warped this already. I overstuffed this on one visit. What I'm now learning is Epi Leather remembers. Canvas is a little bit more flexible, Epi Leather is not. You might be thinking, what the hell is he talking about? But if you can kind of see it there, where it goes down and up, down and up, down and up. Oh crap. Anyway, so I bought this If you haven't seen the unboxing, I'll link it below. I bought this as a catch-all for stuff in here. So what I didn't want to do was fling stuff like lip balm, hand cream, eye drops, hay fever tablets, face mist, which I love this, by the way. This is also another one of my May favourites. On that note, May favourite number 2 has been my fragment pouch. Look how shiny it is. Oh, so that was number 2. This was number 1, and this is also number 3 as well. And this is just kind of everything that I've kept inside. So I didn't want to shove all this straight into my bag. I bought this as a catch-all. So this also sits inside. Still works. And that, again, would sit in the middle section. Just there. Like that. Just against the fragment pouch. And if I'm honest, that's probably all I would put in the centre section. Because I don't really want to overfill this bag. Next thing that will come with me is my trusty Tom Ford Noir aftershave. Paul bought me this when I finished the half marathon in October. Paul, if you watch this, I need a new one, please. So this is coming with me. This isn't coming with me. This is what I'm going to be wearing tomorrow. There is a theme, which you can probably tell. Everything is black. And this, I completely contradicted myself. This is going to sit in the centre section, and it'll just be here. So that'll just kind of sit there like so against the fragment pouch and the cosmetic case. And genuinely, that is now all that will be in the centre section of the bag. Next item is this little guy. Now, I am finding that if I try to put my agenda in here, it makes it really, really heavy. So I don't always carry it with me. This little guy has been a mini agenda for me, and I have used this so much for all those great notes that I said I was going to take. It has been put to good use. I absolutely love it, and this will just sit in the slip pocket here, just like that. Next items, or last items I should say, sorry. First one is a phone cable. I don't go anywhere without these little things, and I just you're gonna hate. It's such a mess. So anyway, tech stuff, if you remember from the other video or my other videos, these go in the front pocket. That will stay in there. And next up is my phone case. If I don't have enough charging with my cable. Oh crap. I also bring my phone case with me as well. And much like the cable, that will stay in the front section here. And now last but not least is a pen. And that is in the front section. We will zip that up. We will then zip the top of the bag up. Now this is the one thing that's footery for me, is if you unzip this bag all the way to here, your zip then disappears in here. And then you're like, how the shit do I get this out? So one word of advice, don't zip it all the way down, but you can just pop your finger down there and kind of like unzip it a little bit. It's a bit of an issue or a bit of a farce, but that's one bit of advice. Don't zip it all the way down because you will lose your zip. And that is me ready for work tomorrow. So yeah, ta-da! So that's me already. It's not stuffed, it is not bulging at all, which is perfect. There's no bulging at any sides at all, and I think it is just beautiful, and it has no warping either. So yeah. And that's me ready. So guys, that was my review and also my what fits inside the Odyssey bag from Louis Vuitton. I really hope this was helpful. This is a working week for me, so this is perfect. It fits in a lot. The one thing that it cannot fit is a MacBook Air. Mine's is a 13-inch MacBook Air. I'll rephrase that. It can fit inside. it just won't zip up, which for me is okay. I don't really mind. As I said, this is purely a little messenger bag, so even if necessary and if I feel confident enough to, I would probably just keep my MacBook in there and not zip it up. I don't really mind. But yeah, it's such a handy little bag, fits in all my essentials, and quite possibly one of the best messenger bags that I have seen from LV. I think this combined with the Mic, which is either the Mic PM or the Mic MM, this is a perfect size. And remember, these are two sizes. This is the PM. This is freaking huge for a PM bag. The MM is bigger again. So for me, the PM worked out so much better, and yeah. I really hope this was helpful, guys. Again, I'm sorry I'm not doing a May favourites video. I just felt like I didn't want to waste a whole video dedicated to 3-ish items. So to recap, my May favourites are the Odyssey bag, the Fragment pouch, the Epi Leather cosmetic case PM, and my notebook. So everything that I've pretty much just bought, I am loving, and genuinely I haven't switched out the bag that much. Twice, as I said, once I started using the Tadao for a day or so, and then a couple of times I had some plans after work, so I took my backpack. But this has been a constant companion with me for the past month, which I love. Again, there is a recurring theme with this thing. I like everything in this to be black, so black bag, black pouch, black case, black notebook, black phone case. It works so well, and I feel that it looks beautiful. I will leave everything in the description box below to where you can purchase all of these items if they're still available. The Fragment pouch, I can't find it anywhere, guys. A lot of people asked me in the haul where it was, how can we get one? I can't find one. I'm really sorry. You need to research yourself. But everything else will be linked below. Any questions, as normal, leave them below. But otherwise, take care, and I will see you in my next video. See you soon. Bye.